Peace, Young Ash here, back again. Check the link in the comments. Has fucking everything that needs to be seen is in the link in the comments. Fucking yeah, just a link to my Buy Me a Coffee basically, and a couple of albums. So check that out please, and buy me a coffee, I'd appreciate that. Intro over. I've enough messing. What was I even going to talk about? Give me a second. I have a vape. So I think I've permanently gone to a point with Mlody Sleep where our friendship is unsalvageable. And you know what, I'm okay with that, because he fleeced me a few times, and you know, he fucking, all he wants to do is fleece me. He mixes good, but I kind of realize there's a lot of other producers out there, and what's gonna be cool is I'm gonna fucking work with other producers basically. And I'm not putting myself under any time pressure, so Redemption's not coming soon. But I'm releasing unreleased music on this channel occasionally, and mostly SoundCloud. So my link to my SoundCloud is available on the channel in my bio. So what happened with Mlody Sleep, I just stopped replying to him, and the first time I did that, he said he was very offended, and he said he was hurt anyway, but he said he'd forgive me and we'd fucking work again and whatever, but excuse me. Yeah, it's just gone beyond a point where I give a fuck, really, to be honest. The race is run. That's the fucking phrase I was looking for. Yeah, the race is run with Mlody Sleep, I think. Who knows? I always say that, but maybe next month I'll be fuck it, I want to work with them again. But for now, look, the music wasn't that banging either. Could do better, and I'm in touch with Gilarua, the guy from Ballymun, and potentially I'll be going to Ballymun to record, but we'll see. It's all in the pipeline, and as I said, I'm under no time pressure because I don't want to spend that much money, but I do want to find a producer who's not going to fleece me, and Gilarua is fitting the criteria. There are other producers potentially that I can work with, but for now I'm gonna see what happens with Gilarua. But I've been recording on my shitty microphone there, and I just released a song, Here Dad. It's called, in memory of my dad. It's I made that song this evening, and I've been uploading a lot of unreleased, it's underground, but unreleased music on SoundCloud recently. But this one here, Dad, was a bit different. I was like, you know what, I want to upload that to YouTube. I want the people to hear it. And basically I just happened upon a Kendrick Lamar type beat on YouTube, and I was at first I just glanced over it and I was like, I'm not even interested. I want a Potter Paper type beat or a Clavish type beat. But then I was like, fuck it, I'll give this one a spin and see what it sounds like. And at first I was like, nah. The first initial 3 seconds I was like, I skipped in a little bit, and I was like, kind of hooked me a bit. I was like, wow, actually this beat is telling a story in itself. It's very atmospheric, ambient, cinematic storytelling type shit, like Kendrick Lamar type shit. There's not a lot of Kendrick Lamar type beats on YouTube that are actually Kendrick Lamar type beats, if you get me. So this one was special, and I read the top comment, and the top comment was something along the lines of, "Dear Mom, can I tell you how I'm doing?" And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna roll with that. I was like, "Dear Dad," or "Here Dad, can I tell you how I'm doing?" And started banging out a song, and it's pretty good. I like it. So I hope you enjoy it. It's obviously not mixed very well. I mixed it myself. However, it's worth a listen. And it's a powerful piece of music. It is. And to be honest, I love underground music that has that aesthetic where it's so DIY and unmixed well, not professionally, rough around the edges. And oddly, I think that style actually suits me a lot more than a fucking perfectly mixed and mastered fucking, you know, I don't know. I'll let you be the judge, but I personally am like, well, you know, there's no distortion on my voice, or there's no like fucking stupid effects on my voice that makes it sound really raw and DIY and quite it has a bit of integrity, but you can be the judge yourself. Oh man, I had another thing I wanted to talk about. It was like, it's actually quite a difficult memory to talk about, but it's like the time I got assaulted when I was 17, and I don't know where to begin or where to end the story, or all I want to do is talk about the actual assault itself and not the before and after, because it was an extremely embarrassing night for me. But I was in town when I was 17. It was my first time taking yokes. Got sold 2 or 3 yokes by someone, and I think I popped one, and maybe I got sold 2 yokes and I popped one and my friend popped one, or maybe I took 1.5 and my friend took 1/2. It was something like that, but they were fucking like rocket fuel. I was up like a rocket. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm in town, and you're getting the full unabridged story now, but I was in town and bumped into someone who's very close to my family, bumped into her boyfriend, and I was chatting to him, and apparently I said the wrong thing to him, which I feel like I didn't, to be honest, because this guy's known for just assaulting people for no good reason, for any minor reason, you know, and he's in the Galway paper. You can Google him. I'm not going to say his name, but if you know who I'm talking about, you can Google him, and he's done the same thing to someone else, and he paid a load of compensation in court. The fucking cunt. I should have brought him to court, but I didn't. Yeah, I guess I was living by no snitch back then, but I've still never really snitched in my life. I've never snitched in my life, but it's not something I'd rule out, to be honest with you. If my peace of mind or my safety is in danger, then I'll go to the guards and make a statement. But fortunately, I'm not in that position right now. phone died there, so I had to start another video anyway. I think I've told this story before here, but I'm gonna go for it again. If you've heard this before, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, so all my friends had fucked off uptown, and I was left chatting to the hard people. Yeah, no, that's the way I'll describe it. You know, I was hanging around. I was keeping the wrong company. I was hanging around with, you know, hard cunts and drug users and whatever, and my own people, really. I think that's why I was hanging around with them. And anyway, your man that I bumped into that fucking was starting a fight with me. He was like grabbing me and shit, and people broke it up, and he wasn't throwing a bang, like, he was fucking cautious. He was cautious, and I think it's because he knew that if he hit me, then the missus would break up with him. So he then got his friend in on it, who's like a fucking lunatic, and he's like telling his friend to hit me, and his friend won't do it because he thinks I'm pure innocent or soft or whatever, it's that he can't do it, and it's not his beef, like. But anyway, it kept going on, and I kept getting told to walk away, and I kept coming back, and fucking sure, I had nowhere else to go. All my friends have fucked off, like, and I was on drugs, like, so I was like, fuck it, I'm hanging around here. And anyway, they called me over there. I'm fucking stupid, really. I was 17, I was a kid, I didn't know any better, but they called me over there like, fucking, come out here, we want to talk to you. So I was like, grand. I wonder what they have to say. That's what I don't know what I expected anyway, but fucking, it was like, I came out of an alley, and I came out to the edge of a bar smoking area, so there was like a fence behind me, and I was standing there, and next thing I just see a fist like that, and I don't remember anything else, just I remember feeling bang, impact, like right there, boom. It was like a flashbang from Call of Duty, honestly, it was. Like, I could feel my brain rocking in my head, like, to be honest, man, it was bad. Like, my vision was just going up and down and up and down, and for the initial 5-10 seconds I couldn't see anything, I was gone. Fortunately, I fell back against the fence behind me, and I managed to stay on my feet and stumble away. And yeah, people said, like, they don't know how I stayed on my feet. It was probably the oaks. But yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. I fucking had cut like along here, and I had 2 black eyes in the morning, and yeah, it was a brutal assault. And fucking, sometimes I get pissed off, and I can be in fear a bit around it as well. Yeah, and I managed to walk to Supermax on Cross Street, and a bouncer saw me and brought me into Supermax and cleaned me up and fucking washed the blood off me and shit like that. And he was like, he probably knew I was on yokes, like, but he was just like, you're probably gonna get in trouble, but like, just go home or go to the hospital. I fucking didn't go anyway. I was out on the town. I was out in the town later, and I was sniffing yokes, and I was fucking doing this and that, like. That's where I was at back then. That was the pits of addiction, like. Actually, that's, sometimes I look back and I think that's like my baptism of fire into addiction. I was chronically addicted to weed before that. My uncle had died not long before that either. Probably 3 or 4 weeks before that, I think. Which is sad. But shit just got a whole lot worse after that for me. You know. And I woke up in the morning wanting to die and being so embarrassed because I said a lot of stupid shit that night, like, and I had my innocence about me that night, like, you know. And the drugs just made me act stupid and a bit like a lunatic, so fucking yeah, that was that. And I wanted to tell that story because it popped into my head there before I started recording this. And yeah, it is a painful memory, like, it fucking is. And it is a bit more about, like, my actions that night rather than other people's actions, I think, that upsets me the most. But I do like telling stories in these vlogs, like, so we'll leave it there. Peace. Young Ash, check the link in the comments. Check out Here Dad, it's the previous video before this. It's a good song, check it out. Peace.